So what a sight this is. Another edition of this proud competition, just seemingly bigger and better still. Faces, of course, have come and gone, but some things never change. Those first day feelings, new hopes, new expectations, and the belief that maybe, just maybe, this time it will be your turn. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So we're up and running. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture? Van Basten! They want to be quick to recover this. Akanji gets it clear. And he's gone looking for safety. And this is Çalhanoğlu. Pass is just off target. Çalhanoğlu is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Now it's Batistuta. Now, can they get him away? Chance! And it's hit the woodwork and out! And he can clear it away. Oh, that's a key interception. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's De Bruyne. First quarter of an hour gone. Now it's De Bruyne. Still goalless. And here's Lautaro Martinez. Oh, and De Bruyne! Oh, it's come off the upright. And he has kept it out somehow.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today.
Inter Milan with the corner, they're first. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Damian. Cannavaro. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Good ball, good take. And this is Batistuta. Batistuta! Goal! Inter! And Inter go in front. That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
De Bruyne. Now it's Martinez. Nicely weighted ball. Mignon breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Barella. Foot in. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Van Basten. And a chance! And he's found the net! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
That was a given, it always was.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
He's being urged to shoot. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. Inter Milan presented with a golden opportunity here. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, this guy, McAllister, is someone I see as the linchpin in this side. He's a playmaker who loves that little left-sided channel to release people further up the pitch. But I also like to see him play centrally at times. I think he's just...
He rises! Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
Xavi Alonso. And it's Neymar. Neymar charging forward, the ball at his feet. He's going for goal! Off the post! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Oh, they could be caught out here. Alexander-Arnold. Robertson calmly anticipates. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Neymar. Neymar! That was superb goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. It's Neymar! Oh, full marks for that effort.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
And he's managed to get rid. Van Basten.
Niceties are not part of this approach.
He's tried one! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Neymar is offering a wry smile there.
Pinches it off him. Scholes. Now it's Luis Suarez. Now it's Neymar. And the shot! Crossbar comes to the rescue. Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Yep, certainly could have been something so much more.
Van Dijk. Oh, terrible pass. And this is Neymar. He's gone for goal! Oh, nice. Just not quite.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. Van Nistelrooy. And it's Neymar. A probing pass. Alexander-Arnold. Modric. For Palmer.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Van Basten. And this is Neymar. Can he finish? A really close shave, and the last action of the first half. So a fascinating half, full of talking points, not least that last very, very late one. And we are up to the break.
Botafogo ended that first half in such a strong fashion. I think we'll just have to wait and see now if they can rekindle that drive and that determination. It's been great commitment. And
has a shot! Neymar! Neymar! One of a type! He's brilliant! About as smooth as it gets. And he is away. The launch of a brand new hero. Beautiful, just beautiful. The joy of the moment.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
So we have the first goal.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully.
And it's Van Nistelrooy. Xavi Alonso. Now it's Neymar. Neymar! It's in! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. That is a diamond of a goal. The planning immaculate, the execution brilliant.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
He's had a shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And this is Neymar. Tries a shot! Brilliant save from Donnarumma! And a terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Botafogo have their second corner now. And it's been taken short. He's on it, can he get away? Goes for goal! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Neymar really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Saliba wins the duel this time.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing. It's Neymar! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And here's Van Basten. Passing nice and neat. Timber. Now it's Neymar. He's having a go! He's missed, but not by that far.
Neymar really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
Well, that's been cut out, well played. Now it's Neymar. Neymar! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Neymar is fully aware of how important that could have been. Probably game, set and match.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And he's had a hit! And that would have been game, set and match. Now it's Neymar. Neymar. He's gone for goal! And he comes up trumps again. Vardiol. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Oh, there's a probing ball. Can he get it through? Now this could be... It's Neymar! Relentless! Just relentless! And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable. Stylish in the extreme, a delicious goal.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
A case now of complete control. That's that, the end. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. Neymar reflecting. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. There's the whistle, and here we go.
I think it's only right for me to respectfully acknowledge Fabio Cannavaro as being a little giant.
Yeah, not the tallest of centre-halves, but amongst the most commanding.
Yeah, and whatever he lacks in height, he makes up for in other areas. Anticipation, timing and tactical intelligence, they're all top class.
Barcelona looking to pass their way through. Kukçu kept aware, and it is he's through and all alone! Chooses to go back. Good take, and it shoots! Oh, split-second reaction.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Xabi Alonso plays it short. Robertson. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, he's burst through. And the shot! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
So the first moment of real significance.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Tries a shot! Botafogo are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. And that's a dangerous ball.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, nicely intercepted. It's Raul! A ripper from Raul! One more for his glittering collection! A finish of true class! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Barcelona are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Now it's De Bruyne. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. He steps in, and that's the end of that. De Bruyne. And this is Van Basten. De Bruyne! In he goes again! It's in! Back to within one! Interesting! Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Scholes. De Bruyne.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And this is Van Basten. De Bruyne cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Raul. And the first 45 minutes are up. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football. And it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
And the game has already resumed here.
Botafogo can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Hakimi. Botafogo come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
And that is a little undercooked. Scholes is always looking to break lines. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Now and the shot! It's in! Botafogo back on level terms! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
And yes, it's him again. We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Xavi Alonso goes short, and that's aimed into the middle. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Plays a sharp little ball here. Oh, played right into his path. And it's Luis Suarez! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
It's their second corner of the game. It'll be a throw-in. Botafogo are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle.
Yeah, that's such a good position too.
Luis Suarez! It's hit the crossbar. Zanetti clears it away. Xavi Alonso looking to play him in.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And it's been played through. Khan gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. No, not quite on the same wavelength. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out. They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Kilishoy.
There will be 3 minutes at
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Looking for options for movement. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end. Not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints. Luis Suarez picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And that gets things running. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air. And what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it.
Takes a shot! It's hit the upright. Goal! Botafogo! And Botafogo are in front. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Botafogo finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Now it's Neymar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Looking for options for movement. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. He's gone forward, and it's De Bruyne. Now it's Mbappe. Messi, shot a goal! It's in! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character. Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
That has certainly made things interesting.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the...
Luis Suarez! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And this is De Bruyne, and De Bruyne! That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Robertson. Oh, that's a key interception. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Finds himself unceremoniously floored. He can get that clear. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Van Basten. Xavi Alonso.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Plays a sharp little ball here. Oh, nicely intercepted. Neymar is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. Van Basten. Oh, that's ambitious. And it's Scholes. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Tries a shot! Goal! Botafogo! And they're back in front. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce.
Shoots! Oh, it's hit the post. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half.
Just a quick reminder today.
Caution certainly not on the agenda here, from both sides.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
Botafogo head into the half-time break with a narrow lead, 2-1.
Substitution.
And the action is back on the way. And the pass is intercepted. Raul. Out of play for a throw. And that's definitely not his best. And it's Luis Suarez looking to play him in. This looks promising. He has found the way through. Messi. Xavi Alonso. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now that looks a decent ball. He can run onto that. Oh, he's been flattened there. And he's there to belt it away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Not the most accurate pass. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Corner number 2 then. That pass has been well intercepted. Well, there is a look. He's through and all alone! And a chance! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Messi, very much a man of this moment. That's a little off target.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
He's had it taken off him.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
De Bruyne. Oh, such a clever touch. Saliba is there to clear. Tries to pass it through. He's through here. Van Basten. And the shot! I think we're just about done here.
Botafogo really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Short changes him with that pass. De Bruyne, little pass back. Not De Bruyne! And with that, the final whistle. Botafogo can finally smile now. They have held on in a difficult watch for both sets of fans. A truly emotional roller coaster that. Luis Suarez. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Well, we're on the way. This is the lineup we've been given. How do you read it, Jim?
Well, the obvious standout.
And the shot! And it's a goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
Botafogo are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Oh, it's Batistuta. Van der Ven gets across to intercept that. And it's Robertson. De Bruyne. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Batistuta. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Fletcher. Scholes. Van Basten. Quality ball. Now, can they get him away? Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball with
Luis Suarez! He's missed, but not by that far.
very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
Great ball if he can get there. Great chance! No mistake! And they're at it again in double quick time. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
So that's two now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
And it's Van Basten. Luis Suarez. And the finish! Oh, taken with style. Just one in it now. The game takes on a whole new complexion. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Suarez demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here.
Big chance! And that's really well manoeuvred. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. And here's Van Basten. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Bellingham has created one goal already. Oh, well played, well sorted out. He's gone forward. De Bruyne. Scholes. Look at the space here. Oh, good ball. Shot a goal! And yes, it's there! Botafogo back on level terms. A finish of great intelligence. He just understood and he executed so smoothly.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
And this is Batistuta. And the counter is on. And he's managed to get free. So much. Tries a shot! Oh, it's gone in!
Oh, I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
And that'll be the final action of the first half.
Botafogo would seem to still be getting over the OG. It was an honest mistake, and they've got to move on.
And the action is back on the way.
Botafogo can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
And the shot!
Substitution.
Botafogo can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
So the lead now is 2.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another and really kill the game off completely. I, for one, think he should now.
It's out of play, and it is a goal kick. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Now that looks a decent ball. Good ball, good take. Oh, this looks sharp. It's a really well-measured ball. There will be a throw-in.
Substitutions taking place.
Aimed beyond the defence. Now he's got space here. Saliba kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Botafogo are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Botafogo are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Alonso. Oh, that's well spotted. Here's a man who his teammates can look to in all times. And it's Luis Suarez. No, that's been intercepted. Scholes. Goes looking wide. Looking for options for movement. Picked out brilliantly. And he shoots! Oh, he's been caught on it here. And he's following up.
Okay, bro, wait.
Find the finish.
And how decisive might that prove, Peter? It really would have put the wind in their sails if they were just one down as opposed to two.
Mateus.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Applies the finish! Neymar! One of a type! He's brilliant! He's got himself an absolute pinch. And they are pulling clear. And that's it. So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Can he get on the end of this? Now that's well seen too. So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, I think a lot's going to depend on how much of a creative role this fella Arda Güler can play here, Peter. He's never one to shy away from getting on the ball. He has wonderful courage, and he's the go-to guy in this team. And it's always lovely when you're in a team and you know somebody is always looking to get on the ball. So his availability will be key.
Yeah, I'd have picked it. Shapes to shoot! Oh, that's fabulous! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And Botafogo are in front. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Suarez demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
I doubt very much that this was in the script.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Van Basten. And the through ball. That's been cut out, well played. Ricky Puig can see things others simply cannot. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Oh, that's a key interception. Ricky Puig. And it's Azar. Looking for options for movement. Goes for a shot! No mistake! And the lead lost no time at all!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less. Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Robertson knocks it into space. He's being urged to shoot. That is a brilliant interception. Danger averted for now. Neymar is someone with real dynamite in his boots. Guardiola. Hazard. And Güler. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. That has been cut short. And it's Neymar. Güler. And it's Arda Güler. Hazard.
1 minute added time.
And here's Batistuta. And that interception was... And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. Botafogo are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nicely intercepted. Guardiola. Güler. He's in a great position here. Oh, it's come loose. Short changes him with that pass. Nunez. Neymar. He's on it. Can he get away? And he was quick to react. Guardiola. That's been slipped through. Rijkaard. Scholes. Now Neymar. Scholes. Oh, it's a great... Takes a shot! It's a foul, it's in the box, it's a penalty. So a big, big chance now from 12 yards. The ball is on the spot, here we go. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Should we have ever doubted him? Cool as you like.
Substitutions taking place.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. So a double change here, and both changes are... It's Luis Suarez! That was superb goalkeeping.
Suarez really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And the volley. And he's following up. And that was probably asking just too much.
Oh, he's usually such a good finisher.
It's their second corner of the game. chance! It's in! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
So the lead now, Luis Suarez. Chance! Relentless! Just relentless! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. A mere formality, nigh on a certainty. He is truly in the zone.
Peter, I can tell you, that was nothing short of a cold-blooded execution.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. It's starting to look like a done deal now.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Saliba spots it and intercepts. 75 minutes played. Tries from a long way out. Timber. That's a lovely, neat pass. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he's worked it through. He's had a shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Bale! Great football, shot and save.
Rhode Island are stuck in a rut, and impatient putts at goal won't really help their cause here. They need somebody to communicate composure and something more constructive.
Arda Güler. That's a delicate pass. Oh, that was vital. Saliba. Scholes. Timber. And it's Neymar.
There will be 5
Pops him off it and
minutes
wins back the
added
ball. Threads one in. He's found a way through. Big header! He scores! And they are right back within touch. Certain, searing and imperious.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
And he's done it again. He's on the finish! He's got a goal! And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable. Oh, the deftness of touch. Received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
Any attack containing Raul is a frightening sight for any defence.
His record's a frightening sight.
Well, when you think about it, most of his ilk will put themselves before the team. But Raul is different and has a greater appreciation for all that.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Hi, Peter. It's great to be here.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify.
Shot, surely! It's in!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Suarez is onto it in a flash. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Botafogo clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And this is Van Basten. Oh, good spread. Looking for the run. And he's worked it through. He's picked... Oh, shooting chance! Now it's Luis Suarez. Now that looks a decent ball. Great ball, and he's in. And the shot! It's a goal! And they're at it again in double quick time. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Botafogo are doing very nicely, thank you.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Aimed beyond the defence. Xavi Alonso. And it's De Bruyne. Looking for options for movement. Now there's a... Can he finish? Relentless! Just relentless! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Well, how cool was that? He was almost teasing the keeper then.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled.
And he shoots! That was quite a test for the goalkeeper.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And he's quick to get it clear again. And now they can spring out of defence. Timber, a probing pass. And this is De Bruyne. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's away!
Decent attempt that, just a little mistimed. Messi really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
And a fantastic
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Botafogo, 3 goals to the good after a really excellent first half that's been intriguing to watch. Plenty of highlights to show you during the break. And we're underway again. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Neymar. Xavi Alonso. Neymar. Neymar! Rising over the bar.
If he sacrifices some power, he may control the elevation.
And this is Neymar. Plays a sharp little ball here. Knocks it into space. Botafogo come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
Oh, played right into his path. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Great chance! They've done it! They're back within reach! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Goes for a shot! Really well taken goal. And the lead is extended still further. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
Botafogo grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. Scholes in acres of space out wide. Look at the decent chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Alonso. Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. Botafogo are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. And a chance! And that has forced the very best out of the keeper.
Bragantino certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Botafogo are looking to go forward now. Timber. Now it's Van Basten. Well read, nice interception. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Ah, that's a fine interception. Scholes. Oh, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. He's in a good position here. Big chance! He scores! A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
substitutions.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Oh, no joy this time. The final 5 minutes. He's shifting, it's Neymar! Oh, nice, just not quite.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
Poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Now it's Van Basten. Played back in. And it's hoisted clear. Botafogo have their second corner now.
6 added minutes has been indicated.
And the shot! Oh, off the bar!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Botafogo have their third corner. Xabi Alonso goes short. Neymar! It's in! A truly super goal. What a spiky hit that was.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. Rijkaard. And he's picked out the run.
Well, he certainly...
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless... So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. The action has already started. And there's an early warning shot across the bow.
I think he did really well to get the shot away, to be honest, given how much pressure he was under at the time. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Alexander-Arnold is there and he can get that clear. Fires it in low. And he's there to get it away. Turkey are looking to go forward now. This might spell danger. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And they've got a throw. Rijkaard. And that is doing no harm at all.
Rijkaard probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Plays the return pass. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And no, that was never going to make it. And it's Neymar. Tries to pass it through. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Still goalless at the moment. That's been slipped through. And this is Luis Suarez. Well, we expected better, and so did he. It's a pretty loose pass. Scholes is always getting... It's Luis Suarez! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Timber's cross.
That's good defensive concentration.
Here comes another cross. Now that is commitment to the cause. Botafogo have their second corner now. And he's there to clear it. Scholes. Oh, shooting chance! And he was there to get a vital touch.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Look at real chance! Goal! Botafogo! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
So the first moment of real significance.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Turkey clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Ambitious ball here. Robertson gets into a good position. Played in by Robertson. Upamecano gets it away. Short changes him with that pass. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. That has ended up in no man's land. And there's the end of the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I think the scoreline offers a fair reflection of the level of endeavour from both teams. I think they lead because they did most of the probing. A little more penetration, I think, should help them get the job done.
Botafogo can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Botafogo definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Oh, he's gifted it to the opposition. Timber. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Now there's a fine ball. Takes a shot! He scores! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Things starting to look very comfortable. He's having a shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Van Basten is offering a wry smile there.
So, third corner of the game. Botafogo with another chance from a corner. Corner number 4 coming up here.
Substitution for Botafogo. Number 8, De Bruyne. Number 12, Van Basten. Coming on the field, number 5, Neymar. Number 9, El Hadj Diouf. Substitutions taking place.
And now a sudden chance to counter. He's found a way through. Botafogo are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Oh, there's a probing ball. And a chance! Now, who's going to be first to this?
We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here because that was a magnificent save.
Mateus. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Pele was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, he's found support out wide. And it's hoisted clear. Oh, super shoots! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Neymar really must be wondering how he hasn't put them 3 up. It was a very, very decent chance.
Botafogo can consider themselves just about safe now. Botafogo finding their passes. Xabi Alonso. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Showing good feet. And he's there to retrieve it. Neymar is always playing with one eye on the spectacular.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Pele, that has been slung wide.
Oh, really well played.
He is through here. Neymar! 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 One of a type! He's brilliant! He's got himself an absolute peach. Drama at the death! Is there time for one more twist?
Number 8, Neymar!
Beautiful, just beautiful. The joy of the moment.
That was magnificent. The way he cut it so perfectly, I think he's even...
And that is as far as it goes. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Well, we're on the way. Khan reaching 3 figures in terms of his appearances for the club.
Yeah, this is the first big landmark he'll hit, Peter, so I'm not sure he sees any real significance in it, but to me, it's a foundation that can only stand him in good stead for the remainder of his career. Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Van Basten. And it's Scholes. Oh, cracking ball. And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Played back.
He had nobody else to help out there.
Nicely shaped ball. Chips it through. Thinks about the shot. Xavi Alonso. De Bruyne. Aimed beyond the defence. Luis Suarez. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. No goals as yet. He won't be happy with that one. De Bruyne conjures time and space where few can. Luis Suarez. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Probing pass. Good ball, good take. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
So it's going to be another corner. It's their second corner of the game. And that should get the job done. And it's Tonali. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Rashford is standing over this one.
It's a very good position, this, and the right distance too.
Rashford! Oh, he's pulled off a fine save.
Absolutely terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
Well, we expected better, and so did he. Robertson. And he's managed to get free. And he plays one through. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And that was nowhere near his best. Suarez is herring after that one. Rijkaard. And he's forced to go back.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Xavi Alonso. Brilliantly cut out. And the first half is done. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0.
Matchday programs are available from stands located by the gates. I'm sure they will make fine souvenirs. Substitution in progress.
And the action is back on the way.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
He's away! Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Nice-looking ball. That's beautifully weighted. And he was alert to it. And that's put paid to a promising move. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Neymar. Well, if you did take an extended half-time break, you'll be relieved to hear that you have missed nothing. Pass somewhat off target. Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. Chance! Oh, taken with style! First blood drawn! There was to be only one outcome.
Not even a hint of hesitation. That is such a cool finish.
After 60 minutes is number 21, Kylian Mbappe. Substitution for Botafogo, number 8, De Bruyne. Coming on to replace him is number 5, Neymar. Substitution.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
So the first goal of the game.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this.
Corner number 3 coming up. Chooses to go back. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And this is Roll! And a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
So their 4th corner of the game. They've played it short. And here's Neymar. Oh, he's been caught napping. That is ended up in no man's land. Goes for a shot! Sticks it away! 2 up now, and they are cruising. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Now, this could be a chance. That's a good chance for a shot! Yes! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Was there ever any doubt?
Oh, that's excellent composure, because the keeper put as much pressure.
And that's it. So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
Here's a man, Peter, that inspired so many and always said that success is no accident. It takes hard work and perseverance.
How he epitomised that attitude. He worked so hard to become a player so far. Oh no, what has happened here? Gerrard. He's got away. Olise carries the ball down the right. He's going for goal! Timber. Oh, good-looking ball. Xavi Alonso. Now it's Olise. Neymar is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. That's rather hopeful. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Olise. That is lovely. Applies the finish. Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, even for him, that may have been a touch ambitious.
Still goalless at the moment. Look at the space here. Header! Goal! Botafogo! It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
After 25 minutes is number 12,
Botafogo are in front now, the game's only goal.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
And here's Olise, and the shot. Can he finish? Has another go! Really well taken goal. That is remarkable, all square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
After 28
Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
That has certainly made things interesting.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Xavi Alonso. Luis Suarez. Here's found the... It's Luis Suarez! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, it's fallen loose again! And that was a fine display of acrobatics.
That's just outrageous imagination, Peter. To even try that, crazy.
Nicely spread. Now it's Olise. And he skips past his man. Robertson, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well, and it's Van Basten. Van Basten! Van Basten! What a goal! What a player! A mere formality, nigh on a certainty. He is truly in the zone.
Yeah,
There's the whistle for half-time. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football. And it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Botafogo are up by the odd goal in 3, just about shading things at the break. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Olise receives it in a wide position. Neymar. Xavi Alonso. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Olise has it in a wide position. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. It's a threatening ball. Takes a shot! It's there! Again, we are level! What a contest!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
That is so good. Such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
So all square, and not for the first time.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Oh, it's Van Basten. Floated through. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Suarez unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Quality ball. Mateus. Scholes. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Gerrard. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. And he shoots! And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Timber. Great vision. That's an excellent interception.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. That's a lovely, neat pass.
Barcelona really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Oh, he's put a shade too much on that. And he's quick to get it clear again. Well, that pass isn't the best. Tries to thread one through. Olise could try cutting inside here. And he's there to belt it away.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Now that's well seen too.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Oh, it's Van Basten. Oh, well measured. And he's made sure that's not getting through.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Gerrard. Mateus can see. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. A draw and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts. Highly entertaining until the very end. Van Basten picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there.
From today's match is now on
How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most likely out.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. We have already started here. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, I think it's going to be hard, Peter, not to pick out the very talented Michael Elise here. We love his creativity and his ability to drift inside and find a little bit of space and then do serious damage. But potential was always in his game from a very young age, and he's realising that potential now, and he really is growing into something quite devastating.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. He's found a way through. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Looking for the run.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
Tries a shot! Goal! Barcelona! That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
13 minutes is number 12.
Botafogo are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Aimed beyond the defence. Well read, and the danger is averted. Is there a Neymar? Oh, full marks for that effort.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Deftly away. Tries to play it through. That's been cut out, well played. And they've got rid. Great vision. Now it's Pelé. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Cross goes in there. Saliba gets it away. Oh, there's a probing ball. And this is Scholes. He might be in here.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.